Every afternoon, Elvis and I settle into our big easy chair to watch some television. At 5 o'clock, we could watch anything we want, but we tune in to Delmarva Life because it's showtime.
In this case, the book, Hi, I'm Elvis. And the author is Dr. James Vansciver of Lewes. Hi, James.
How you doing? It's a dog days of summer, Katie, and we're talking about a children's book featuring a puppy. How awesome is that?
It could not be better. So I need to know who Elvis is.
Well, Elvis is our little Sheltie puppy. We had a Sheltie for 14 and a half years who died, and I told my wife we're never going to do this again. And you know how wives are. I'm not going to call her a nagger, but she is very good at passive aggressive behavior, and she kind of worked me down, and all of a sudden I found myself driving to Waynesboro, Pennsylvania to get a little 2.5-pound puppy. So there he is.
And Elvis has a distinctive mark, we understand.
Yes, he does. Right in his chest, he's got a black cross. So he's either been baptized Roman Catholic or he's a secret member of the Knights Templar.
Wow, he's got a lot going on. So tell us.
Yes, he does. He's got a great personality too, that little rascal.
That is amazing. So talk to us about kind of the thought process of how this book came together.
Well, it came about really our daughter, Crystal O'Neill. I call her the idea machine. She said, well, he's so huggable and you've got some background in education. Why don't you write a little children's book and teach kids what they should be ready for going to school and about life's mission? So it took me about 20 minutes to write the script for it. And I went to my wife and I said, Paula, how would you like to take the pictures? She wasn't really keen on the idea at first, but after a couple of flutes of Prosecco with some strawberry liqueur, she warmed right up to the idea.
She warmed right up.
And so we took about 2 days over a weekend and took the pictures, because the problem with these little puppies is they grow fast. And we didn't want one picture in the book looking like he was the father of another picture in the book. And it took dozens of times because we wanted the pictures to line up exactly with the concepts of each page. And it worked out well. Two things happened. People love the book and I'm still married. So that's called a win-win.
I think you nailed it, James. So who do you want to read this book?
Well, first of all, it's good for children. I was a former president of Read Aloud Delaware, and I found out that when kids don't learn how to read, they are disenfranchised from society. So if you can find out a captivating way, and a fuzzy-faced little puppy does it very well, that can get them interested in reading. Their parents as well. It can bring mom and dad and the children together. And elementary teachers will find this very good because it promotes education as well. I think pet lovers will love it. I don't think they'll be able to put it down. And I think people in general enjoy it because it leaves you feeling happy. You can't read this book and not feel happy. As a matter of fact, people tell me, geez, I want to reach into the book and hug that little rascal.
Well, here's the question. Is the fame going to get to Elvis's head a little bit?
Well, we're trying to keep him under control. He's licking us a lot and he jumps around. Everybody knows him in our neighborhood out there. What happens is people come up and say, hi, Elvis. They ignore me, but they talk to him. Now, my wife has got him a name tag. It's made out of a golden guitar with rhinestones. His collar is gold with rhinestones, and his leash is golden with rhinestones. And the other dogs in the community are talking about him a little bit, and I'm helping him through that, kind of like a therapist.
Yeah.
Paula said she's going to get him a black jacket when the weather gets colder, and his kennel in our house is called Graceland. Now, some people think that might be over the top, but I tell you what, I love a passionate wife. That came out a little in raw. I love a wife who's really got strong feelings, and certainly my wife, Paula, is that.
Absolutely. So where can we find this book?
Well, online, you can get it from Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Ex Libris. Locally, it's at the Salisbury Barnes & Noble. In September, it'll be at Browseabout in Rehoboth, and currently they're carrying it at Biblion in Lewes Beach. And if people want a personalized signed copy from Elvis himself, they can go on to Paula MV723@gmail.com, and Elvis will put his paw on that book and send it right back to you.
Wow, I think that there's no other option. I think you have to get the personalized one, right?
Yeah, we won't add fuzz though. That's going to happen. He promises to lick every book.
Well, I am just dying to meet Elvis. This is incredible. I love this. The book is Hi, I'm Elvis. The author is Dr. James Vansciver of Lewes. James, thank you so much. By the way, I love your hat.
Ma'am, my pleasure. You have a great day.
Hey, you too.